Hey Boulevard Club, welcome back to our 5 at 5 sessions. Coach Deb here, Coach Stéphane. We've been doing this is week number 3 of our total towel training. First 2 weeks we did a lot of lunging work. Week number 3, which is today, we're going to do some different work. Take it away, Deb.
Okay, so today we're going to introduce and work on hip hinging action and really focus on the backside or the posterior chain of the body. And we're going to do a bunch of movements that sort of mimic a deadlifting or a Romanian deadlifting pattern. So first things first, grab your towel in your hand. So today we're holding it, so we're not going to help to clean our floors. And hold it with your hands maybe a little bit wider than your legs. Now here's the key with the towel. Keep it nice and tight, and then your goal is to keep it tight throughout. And when you pull tight, you should feel the muscles along your back contract or activate. Okay, so feet about hip distance apart, approximately, maybe a little wider, depends on your leg length, and then soften your knees a bit. I'm going to show you the first few from the side. So towels pulled tight, we're going to shift and move from the hips, and almost like you're sliding your towel down towards your knees, and then you squeeze your backside and lift yourself back up, keeping the towel tight the whole time. Slight bend in the knees, and that's really helpful, especially if you have quite tight hamstrings or the muscles along the backside of your leg. And then you're trying to keep a nice long line from your tailbone all the way up to your head. Now, it's totally fine if you want to go lower than your knees. That's all going to depend on your hamstring flexibility and if you can keep a neutral spine. So really just moving from the hips.
So if you're as flexible as me, you can go further. Right.
If you're like Steph. Okay, so let's add on to get more work through our back, our core back muscles. So same start, come down towards your knees, reach overhead, pull, 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 like you're trying to rip the towel in half. You should feel all the muscles along your spine working. Keep pulling the towel as you come back to your knees and stand up. Let's try that again. So we dip down to the knees, big spinal extension. So these muscles are so important to work. They help to combat our seated posture when we're slouching. Okay, let's do one more. And then I'm going to add on again. So big reach. Keep pulling the towel tight. Next add on to the knees. Find your overhead.
It's harder than it looks?
It's much harder than it looks. Now pull the towel towards your head. You're really trying to rip it in half and start to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then lengthen, come back to the knees, and stand up. Down to the knees, find your overhead extension, pull, pull, pull. Now come towards your head, sliding your shoulder blades together and down, reverse. And you could do multiples of these as well. Okay, how about one more?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to show you another rowing motion, and then we're going to add a balance challenge and see how that goes. So you could, instead of going overhead, come down in the more traditional how we started. Keep pulling the towel tight and then lift up.
Like a row.
Like a row. So you're pulling your shoulder blades together. And you could do this in a more offset position to the side. You kind of get a different feel for your hamstrings. And you could do multiple pulls. Doesn't have to just be one. Okay, can we try those movements again, but add a balance challenge? What do you say? You up for a balance challenge? Okay. Whew. Stand on your right leg. Good?
You know I don't really have a choice, man.
He doesn't have a choice. I'm in charge today. So instead of
every day,
both feet, good one, flex your left foot, and we're going to slide down towards the knee, and you're bringing your left heel up towards the ceiling. I'll show you from the side. So this is a single leg Romanian deadlift, or if you do a bunch of yoga, you might know that as Warrior 3 in yoga. Okay, let's try the other side. So this would be the first step, or first stage. And of course, you don't have to tip very far. You can slide your foot along the ground, or you could tip about 45 degrees, or some of you may come parallel to the floor.
And if your son happens to be gaming behind you in rehearsal, don't kick him in the head, right, Deb?
Right, that almost happened. Okay, let's add on. So we slide down, reach overhead, pull, pull. Yeah, it's hard on the balance. Come up and change sides. So down to the knee. If you really want to make this tough, you could do a whole bunch of reps on one side before you switch legs. But for the sake of time, we're going to keep alternating. Let's do one more each. Down towards the knee. Pull the towel tight. Ooh. Reach overhead. Feel those muscles work along either side of your spine. Back towards your knee. And switch. So you're firmly pressing into your big toe, your pinky toe, your heel. Okay. Do you want to try adding the pull?
No, I mean, yes.
Let's try it. Let's give it a go. Slide down towards your knee. Reach, find your spinal extension. Now try to rip your towel as you pull towards your head. Lift straight out, back to the knee. Stand up and switch. Whew. So you're lifting your right heel up as you slide down. Reach the towel towards us. Now towards your head, pull, pull, pull. Lengthen.
Lost it.
To the knee. Okay, because you lost it, should we try one more on each side?
That's not what I meant. Sure.
I think we should. Here we go. Down. Now think of lifting your belly button up towards your spine. Remember, anytime we're injecting a balance challenge, definitely works the core even more. Pull towards your head. Lengthen. Reverse.
Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
One more.
Please don't fall.
Come on, Steph. You got it. You got it. So really firing up the whole back side of our body. Very important. It adds balance since we live in a pretty front-sided world. Okay, is that good for today?
It is.
He's sweating.
I've already been punished already this morning with Dorota, so.
Maybe he needs to do more of this work.
And the towel duels as a...
All right, good stuff.
All right, hopefully you guys enjoy that. Again, we're going to get into a lot of balance stuff as we move forward. Not only some leg stuff, some upper body stuff, some balance stuff. And then if you can join us not tomorrow, Thursday for the ladder training as well for the 5 at 5. Thank you very much.
Thank you.